In competition in any type of business or product, when there's lack of competition, that really hurts the consumer. And I feel like 2K being the only basketball simulation NBA type of game, period, is really starting to hurt the consumer, because now 2K doesn't have to compete with anybody or anything, so they can basically have free reign to do whatever they want. And the community's opinion really doesn't matter at all, because you have to come to them to if you want to play any type of basketball simulation or anything. So with that being said, they really don't have to listen to the community, none at all, because if there were another product on the shelf, another game, another basketball game that we could play, that we could go to, if we didn't like what was going on here, they would have to change certain things about the game. But because there is no other basketball game, we are basically screwed until NBA Live decides to come out and make something decent. We're screwed. And let's be honest, 2K is the better basketball game out of the two. 2K, although it is arcadey, it is the closest thing that looks like what a basketball game should be. So yeah, with basically a monopoly on the system, 2K is able to gouge the prices and basically, do whatever they want. VC prices and basically just the way the game is structured. I'm not saying it's a bad game. It's a very decent game. When it comes to mechanics, the developers have done a beautiful job in mechanically developing the game. But I guess the people that they have to listen to are the ones that's actually ruining the experience. So yeah, 2K, I feel like you guys are better off without all the big investors or whoever y'all implemented into the game to basically suck the community dry. It's not a good look. It's really not a good look. If there were anything half decent on the market that players could get and play, let's say they created a game that just structured more around just a park, multiple city parks throughout the United States. Let's say you have a Los Angeles park, Chicago park, New York park, or something like that. That's not even structured around NBA. They're just more structured around park basketball. I think that type of game would stand a chance in this type of genre of video games, because people are kind of just fed up with everything you have to go through every year just to play 2K. Basically play a updated or dumbed down version of the same game from last year. There's a lot of good things about the game that's actually about the game, but there's also a lot of things that's not about the game that really put a damper on the experience for a lot of people. Being able to pay your way to get to level 40 is really decreasing the value of even making it to a level 40. So the people that really grind for that and wear that badge of honor, they to them the game probably feels like a joke now, and you spend money to get these attributes, and when it really come down to when you get into the park, the attributes that you spent the money on really doesn't matter on the player. What really matters is the badges. And now with them implementing to where your badge can regress, if you're not triggering the badges in the game, or whatever the case may be, I think that's gonna damper the experience for a lot of people in the 2K community, you know. And yeah, like I said, with them having a monopoly on the game, it's nothing really we can do. You know, 2K doesn't have to release a demo for us to show us the game and see if we like the game or get prepared for the game in any way. They're hoping that you come out there and mess up your build, so you have to spend another $100 to make another build. So, you know, it's really structured around greed, and anything like that. Like I said, I feel like this is without all the without all the extreme things that they implemented to make you pay more and pay more in the game, this would actually be one of the better 2Ks. But all the features that they did implement has the possibility to make this 2K one of the least enjoyables. And yeah, it's kind of turning off a lot of people from the game. I spoke to a couple people that basically played 2K for years, and they're just not feeling they're just not feeling just the whole ambience of the game, and paying to get to this level, and when that was sort of a badge of honor that you just took away from people, you know, by having people pay to get these things. Like this guy right here is a mascot already, paid his way to level 40. He's just a 75 overall. Like, make it make sense to me. Level 40, you didn't earn that, my guy. You just paid for it. And 2K is laughing all the way to the bank. You know, they laughing all the way to the bank. You know, they really don't have to listen. You know, I just hope that the community stands strong together if we like playing basketball games, because the way things are going, you know, it's gonna turn off a lot of people from playing the game. You spend $100 to create your build, and then your build can't, you got a 93 ball and you can't hit a shot. You know what I mean? You gotta go into so much settings and change this and change that to even balance your timing of your shot out. So it's so much things in this game that's gonna throw a lot of people off. You know, it takes some time to really get into and dissect certain things about the game. And yeah, it's a learning curve, but at the same time, it's just basketball. It shouldn't be that hard, or you shouldn't have to tweak so many settings just to shoot the ball. You understand what I'm saying? You gotta tweak control settings. You gotta make sure your jump shot release is damn near down to a science now in these type of games. So yeah, a lot of things is just throwing people off. You know, the whole design of the courts. I mean, the design of the city is okay. You know, it's alright to me, but the actual design of the parks just has nothing, absolutely nothing to do about basketball. What we were hoping for, what most of the community was hoping for, were parks that actually look like places you'd go play basketball. To me, it seems like the two creators of the two different parks were told to create a park but don't talk to each other about what you're creating. Whatever you create, if it's ugly or good, we still gonna use it. Just create something. And they both have different ideas of what their park should look like, and this is what they came up with. If you ask me, the two people that at first I liked the Elite Park, the way it looked at night, the lights and all that, but when you really get over there and look at it, is basically like a Star Wars theme or some shit, which has no relation to basketball whatsoever. So like, for them to create something like this for us to play basketball in, to me it just looks retarded. You know, you got a floating court over here. What? Come on, guys. Anti-gravity court. Like, why can't we just have regular parks that look like regular cities, man? You know, I might be in the minority here when it comes to the ambience of the place, but you know, just problems with the game that should have been, that this shouldn't have been. You know, a floating court. You know, I mean, it might look cool to some people, but people that just want to play ball might be turned off by all of this. You know. Yeah. I just don't understand. Why not just give us a good polished game without all this bullshit? Add some cities into the game. Let us go to LA and play. Let us go to New York and play ball. You feel me? Let us go Chicago and play ball. All the places. Let us have maps and go overseas to play ball. In Europe and different places. Not this bullshit, man. This is. I don't know. I've been ranting for too long, but yeah. Basically, my main point of this whole conversation was 2K having a monopoly on the basketball simulation park gaming system. They can do what they want. They don't have to listen to us. They don't have to drop no demo. They could jack up the prices to build a player because there's really no competition. You know, competition is really missing from the basketball simulation realm, I should say. But yeah, that's my take. And I'm not bashing the game. I like the gameplay. I just don't like all the things that were integrated into the game, like the badge progression and all that other crazy stuff. So, lesson learned in life. If you have two companies competing for your services, you get better results when it comes to customer support, customer service, pricing, and you know, they would have to more cater to us if there were some competition out there. So NBA Live or any other developer, I have a suggestion, and I think it would probably take over the street basketball simulation game. Just create a game that has parks that look like where we would like to play, and nice game mechanics and gameplay. And I guarantee you that game would probably knock this game out the water. You know, because all the loops and the things that we gotta jump through every year just to try to create the same build you had last year, something similar, but a dumbed down version each year is just getting, you know, it's just, I don't know, it's not fun no more. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's really all I have. It's just the grind of all this every year, and the price is higher and higher to just get out there to the park and play a game that you already played $70 for. It's just it's not it, man. It's not it. And I feel like if this keeps up, then the 2K franchise, 2K community will be in a downward spiral. Mark my word. I've seen this happen to a lot of games before, where the greed steps in, and everything goes down from there. Everything goes downhill from there. So I believe 2K is in the midst of that right now, and they really had something good here. They really had something good until the curtains unfold and people start to see this money grab, or this cash grab that they're doing this year, and it's just disgusting, man. It's disgusting. If you played any of the earlier 2Ks, 2K15, 2K16, when the park was first integrated, none of this shit existed. As 2K got more popular and popular, millions and millions of people start coming to the park now. Now these people come from nowhere with all these great money ideas, and really just ruining the game. Completely ruining the game. Ruining the experience. Creating such imbalance in the game when it comes to players that spend money, for one, especially this year. And it's just it's like people are saying, it's just pay to win. It's basically pay to win, guys. And it's sad. It's sad that a game you already paid for $70 for the game, that you still have to pay more. Like, how greedy is this? How greedy are we? There's the 2K. I wouldn't say the developers. The developers develop a cool game. The level designers created some horrible designs for this game, and the executives and people that are over the developers are really sucking the life out of the community. And NBA Live, if you hear me, if y'all listening, if y'all are listening, even if y'all don't have the rights to the NBA anymore, create a park game. Create a park game and a place where people can play 5-on-5. Smooth, tight gameplay. Cities and parks that actually look like places you want to play. And just step your game up. Spend a little money, get the right people in there that need to get the job done. You know what I mean? And I say within a year or two of that, and y'all make it better and better each year, y'all will take over this whole basketball simulation again. And 2K would have to open their eyes and start catering more to their community. Us having no demo before the game is totally unacceptable. The people that pre-ordered this game weeks and months in advance, you're part of the problem to blame, because they have us buying something and haven't even shown us what it is, and that's a problem. And we are the ones accepting that, and we are the ones to blame. It's like you going to buy a car, not even test drive the car, but you just bought it just because you know what it is. It's a car, so you just gonna buy it? No, you're gonna get in, test drive around the corner, and check it out. So it's a sad day. It's a sad thing to see, especially from a game that you love. I love basketball. I love playing the basketball games, but it's just sad to see what it has become. And it's crazy to even think of where it's going from here. So that's my take. I know I've been ranting for a long time, but just really had a lot to say. you know. Peace.